extra polygons there. This is the higher poly one. Delete that. LOD1. LOD1. So let me extract this, and I can compare what the difference is in polygons. 70 to 154. Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can break that down. If we actually attach these guys together again. For our LOD. That's 0, 0, 0. So we can just merge here. Keep those guys in line. And let's see, we're at 68 polygons. Oh, good lord. I think I started merging a whole bunch of these dudes in the front. Oh, I don't want to do those guys over again. Let me duplicate these guys and bring them down. Freeze them. And then I'll just start deleting these dudes in the front. Oh, that's right, I did a whole bunch of... okay. Let's see if I can do this way. That's weird. You're messing up because of the back? No, you can see at the front. What's going on here? Oh, right. What the hell? I think I deleted the back too? No, maybe not. I can't remember what the hell I did. Oh, this gets backwards. Yeah, that makes more sense now. Okay, hold up. I got it now. I got it now. I was playing around with three things at the same time. I lost track on one of them. I got it now. I got it. Ah. 7. And then we merge these guys into the middle. Remember having that error there, okay. Okay. Flip this guy's forwards. And freeze. Oh, that extra polygon there for some reason. Have to paint those guys a little bit nicer. Well, let's see what our polygons had after we merge these guys. Holy shit, 1,000 dead on. Ah, that's great. Oh man, that's awesome. Okay, let's grab all these guys and put them back down. It's LOD1. Whoop. This guy's back, LOD0. This is not at 0. Messing with you. Okay. Don't care about this guy no more. These guys all became tools. Gonna put into our toolbox. Since we really like this new setup that we did. That guy's fine there. These guys are actually for the when we export, so they go with their bones. But I just move them out of the way so that we can work a little cleaner. And just like that, we have this in LOD1 and LOD0. Right, 1000 polygons, 1000 polygons, 1800 polygons. Actually, wait, this is missing something. Why is this so light? I might have kept this actually lighter. I didn't pull it all the way to 1800. Let's see, where's the shoulders? 1800 and 1000. Yeah, I think I kept it down on purpose, so... Oh no, wait. I still don't think I went all the way through when we had those other pieces, the black, the big block here. And then we added this guy so that it was a better kind of framework with actual UVs. And with this guys, we're at 1896. How's that? Really? There's less polygons. How did we add some polygons on this thing? Something's up. I think it's up. Where's the toolbox? Yeah, see, with this thing is like 1920. Something happened with this thing that had a whole bunch of polygons. I need to find those things. This makes sense. Yeah, see, 1800 with that thing on. Where did we screw this thing up? Let me attach these guys. Actually, no, I don't want to touch them right now. I think something got duplicated along the way. I have no idea where right now. I can actually delete polygons from in here. Put them back in somewhere afterwards. But even with those, we should not be this high. Doesn't make any sense. Who done fucked up? There's no double edges anywhere. That is so strange, you guys. Check something here. Like, look how many polygons there are on this thing. There's no way. $1800. Huh. 140 polygons. That piece was actually part of the... No, that was part of the shoulders. But then those two new pieces actually need to be part of the blade, not part of the shoulder. That's where I messed it up. These guys don't actually go with that piece. Yeah, okay. Back on track. So, I mean, this thing then is just by itself already way in poly count. Yeah, I was throwing myself out there. Okay. Hey, Sagat. Welcome. Hey, what's with the bot? Those things should be working. I think it might be the permissions, which is just silly. I have to add them in here every time. Yeah, see? Portfolio, playlist. I think that's like add, or that's like save. Yeah, I don't know why I have to do that twice. It's really, really stupid. There it goes. Now it's working. Soy bun. That's ridiculous, dude. Javiki, what happened to Durag? Oh, I still wear it. You guys probably just haven't caught me on the stream with it. Maybe this thing doesn't need to be as far out either. What is that? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, this starts working a little bit nicer. Gotta clean up those issues too, but we're not hand painting it just yet. Still a little bit of setup going on. A little bit of hand painting here and there, because that was just looking really, really bad. Just the mask didn't work out for it. But the lighting was great. But the combination, I should say, of the materials didn't work out. This happens sometimes. While hand painting there, fixed that wheel up really, really nice. Still need some highlights, but great starting point. I guess we also pulled a little bit of that yellow away from the glow. More into the red. This coils still feel like they're super crazy strong right now. Let's just brush these guys out. I'm just gonna guess as to where we are here. 16 now? Yeah, why not? This guy's all the way up here. And I just want to leave the corners, and then from the corners they'll give me a good starting point for me to actually paint in the rest. I want it to be brighter or whatnot, but I really want to kill off a lot of this extra detail. Just like make it look like it's all really, really hot and all starts glowing as I grain it a lot more cartoony into the actual shape of the front of the weapon. That is the important section for us. Way nicer starting point there. Now the front, I guess that's supposed to be pretty hot. Let's see the model again. So I guess that gets really hot and then starts cooling down again, or we want to keep it hot all the way through. I kill it a little bit. And I'm gonna guess it's this side. I have no idea what piece this is. Take a quick look. Oh, it's the inside of the coil, which I guess we want to keep kind of dark. Yeah. And actually, because of the bake, I got pushed over a little bit. So we're gonna bring this guy out. Meet it. Not bad. What the hell? Hey! Extra polygon. Yay! Freebie! I like free stuff. Did this by hand. A little bit rounder, a little bit nicer. Okay. I guess we can update this now. See how we did. Alright, not too bad. Let's start bringing in some of the metalness back in, little by little. And I guess, well, yeah, I think in 3D code we'll be painting this a little bit easier. Oh, I shouldn't spend too much time on it here. What the hell? Oh, the bottom needs to be way up. Okay. There's a shoulder. Let's see, where's this guy? Nope. Somewhere else. There you are. So I'll just paint it out by hand too. With, let's see, I'm gonna grab that same color. Oh my god. A little bit softer here. When I completely kill that gradient. Oh, I was gonna see down here, but yeah. Still nicer. Nice and starting point when we start hand painting these guys. Actually, even on top of that, we might be able to grab another material. Maybe even this guy here. That guy on top of the glows. Or on top of everything. I don't like any of these. I have to contrast it a lot. Let's see. Let's use its same material as a mask. And I'll just pick up the highlights this way. Contrast it hard enough to do the job. Actually, hold up. We gotta make it an overlay first, maybe. Okay, now I should do it. Get rid of all the darks, and see, we start getting back those oranges that we had. And then just leave the highlights poking through a little bit there. Nice. And the very back, we can just go ahead and delete them because we want that stuff too. Let's really line up with the other colors. I mean, other stuff will end up painting anyways as well, but you know, it's gonna be something more like this color here, all the way in the back. Sort of, kind of like that. We got some nice little details here on the top. Easier spot to come out. Yeah, be able to hand paint that a lot nicer, I think. And let's see, the tip of this thing got a little bit too messed up when we're testing out a little bit of hand paint on it. This little guy. And maybe we can go a little bit hotter on top here. Just a little bit. The fact that this is going to have self-illumination on it is going to make it look quite glowy and hot inside of the game once you see all the materials on it. So getting those guys together is going to work out really, really well. Now, the top of the handle, we're putting way too much glow on the claw at the moment. Gonna have a nicer gradient on it. Looks like we just forgot half of it somewhere. Where are these guys on the UVs? Backside, okay. Apart. Apart. So I think here. Let's paint this in very, very slowly. Ah, you know what happened? No, maybe not. Ah, found you. That actually might have been correct before, but that mask was really killing it. So let me go back and then fix that by hand first and see if that does the trick. Yeah, the gradient was pretty up for some reason there. Hey, Bam Sauce. What's up, man? Making the coiling or the heating coils white. No, the white's gonna get too. Yeah, that'll get too bright. Start blowing out too. Having color, it will be a lot more readable against the dark that we have without really like yelling, you know, all the attention towards it. That's why I've been darkening all these reds quite a bit around the metal, so they're not just glowing hot, just the important tips are, and they don't steal too much attention away from the centerpiece, which is the center of our Timbersaw, with all this nice detail and buttons and glows. And I mean, we can play around with some other elements on the materials even. Like, we could make this whole, like, middle section be bronze instead of this metal color. I mean, just an example, not that we're gonna do it, but... Whoops. And we would actually need to bring it up too, on top of some of these materials. Actually, I think I did some painting that, yeah, I did the painterly stuff on top of that, so that's what's messing it up. Hold on. I'm gonna go up here. Well, there's too many blues, but anyways, yes. I guess you get the idea. I need to go and get rid of the bunch of colors in here too. Make that work. Do this, that, and then this guy. Have to saturate. This guy would have to be less red. And then the painterly stuff would also need that color change. So we make those two circles, you know, more bronze. And maybe at this point we would make maybe the handles also bronze. I don't know. Let's just throw some colors around, see what sticks. Let me just grab that same color up here. And yeah, all the painterly stuff that I did would also have to go. I'll just make a copy here. I'll delete all that nice little painterly shit that I had going on. What if I just desaturate it down here? That'd work. Probably not. Oh, that looks to be in a different layer altogether. Did I put? Oh, there you are. Really different layer, yeah. So duplicate that one. I think I also did some bronze hand painting in there. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, I would have to redo that. But we make that whole hand bronze as well. Let's see what kind of look that creates for us in terms of contrast. Let me hide all these other dudes. They kind of throw us off. Also move this guy over. What do you guys think? Too much bronze? I think it's a little heavy on the bronze. I mean, we did it super quick, right? So we would match them all. Not really, really nicely, but... see what we had before. We need something over here. Maybe even ripping away some of this color so it's more beat up metal, so maybe it's brighter. That might add something to the tips of the hands. No, it's not soy bud. I'm at Boba Fett. Yeah, our metalness material is actually gonna darken up all our metals, so keep that in mind. I don't think I'm gonna do that to my new monitor, Fallen. Yeah, I agree, Soy. We have a pretty good team going on right now. I just need something different on this arm, so yeah, maybe just ripping away more shininess from all the wear and tear on it in a very cartoony way might help that out. The red might even be a little too strong on the hands still. Turn that down. Oh crap. Guess this needs to be inside here too. Oh, it was already done at 40%. Okay. Oh man, that's gonna be kind of tough. So let's go down to 29%. This thing, I don't know what the hell it is. I think I should have to darken it by hand. Alright, so if we do that one, then we gotta do this one. know what? Let's just do a color overlay. And we'll pick one of these darks. Oh, definitely darker. Yeah, that works a lot better. More attention to the coil, the tip, and the furnace. But this will still be glowy. And we'll hand paint some more glowiness around the front there and all that. And clean all this entire mess up too. Oh my god. A really bad line there. Where are you? Let's clean that up. I see it. You're up here? Oh, where are you? Is it you? Nope. Oh, there you are. Move this guy over. You're not working. There you are.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge.
Alright.
Call me a shooting star.
Yeah. Oh god, now where are you?
Shooting stars.
Didn't even get to cross.
I just missed it a little bit here.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
What? Seriously? Oh.
Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I be big in the game like she went and got them breasts.
Okay, now that part is super strong. We gotta bring that guy down.
Didn't even get to glance.
I guess we'll do that by hand.
Like I'm seated in the rest
With
If you had swag like mine,
you.
you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate and with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate and with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots.
We'll put those highlights in there so I can paint them later. Way nicer. Alright, good placeholder.
Didn't even get to cross.
Carne asada, fries, or tacos? You can make carne asada into the tacos.
I said I'm moving too far.
Oh, you mean like actually cut it up as carne asada fries? Oh man, tacos. Tacos all the way. Come on. That's a silly question. It's a really silly question to ask a Mexican. Welcome in, Plata. Maybe a touch of glow on the piece behind the heating coil. No, I can't do that. It's a good idea, but I can't because it's mirrored on the other side. So you get the glow over here too. But good thinking. We find that little window. I think I want a different color on him. At least a little dirtier. The blue is just mixing up too much with the metals. Even though it'll be more shiny and reflective in game. I think I still need to contrast it out here a little bit. Pull it apart. And I don't know, maybe... No, not green. Red might be kind of weird. We can't do blue either. Need more color. Maybe a tad more into the red. I'll have to see how the materials blend with it. Hard to see it right now. Oh shit! Happy birthday, Luis! Were we not on at all yesterday? No, I guess not. Was that yesterday or the day before? We streamed on Saturday. I guess Sunday we didn't. Yo estoy bien, güey. Felicidades. That is the top, so I probably want to have up a little bit darker. Take some of this lighting. This gets up a little bit more by hand. A bit brighter than here, maybe. Be a little bit off on the shade, but let's see. Yep. No, just a little bit off. A little bit more color into it, and maybe a little bit darker. Oh crap. Forgot about the inside. A little bit better. Now we gotta also find the front side of the little cylinder above it. Possibly match those guys too. A little bit, at least. There we go. A little nicer. I think that's the right part. I'm gonna take a guess. And this might be too bright, but let's see what this does. Yeah, it's a little on the bright side, but that is definitely a bright spot. Off. Where was that little box? Oh my god, where's that box? His right console box. There it is. Let's just do half. Mirror it over. Oh, almost got it. Oh shit. And which side's the top? I think that actually I think that is the top. Let me go the other opposite direction. A bit brighter on the right side. Pull this down. Depth a little bit stronger. A bit less of a shadow maybe. Okay, now that it's rasterized, we can do the mask. Let's make this an overlay just so I can see what the hell's going on. Okay. Just a little bit of something simple here. Sharpen both of those. And maybe desaturate a little bit. Punch a little bit more red into it. Bring a little bit of the lighting in. Maybe even darken it. We wanted to contrast, but just not be completely crazy. On top of the guy, I would do a little bit of some sort of like item, or maybe like a little thunder. I don't know. We'll come up with something. Maybe you guys can come up with something. I might have messed this up already. Here, I'll go. I'll just make it larger.
I was fine when you held my hand. I was fine when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were written down. I was fine when you pulled me in. We were forced to be human, and then the world came after, and I had never questioned you. And they said it was wrong. We started it all.
Hello, Neckrack. Dota is life. Maybe making that handle yellow would be good. But his arm is so close by. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. The thunder makes you think of Shashan? I guess. What do you got there, Fallen? This is the rune for fire? Oh man, that's really skinny. Yeah. Nice try, man. A good idea. But yeah, even this is gonna get so pixelated. I might have to get rid of the highlight and just keep it yellow with the thing on it. It's gonna get pretty small. I'd have to even increase the size of the thunderbolt. Change it to fire instead of thunder. Oh, a little fire icon. That's not a bad idea. Let's consult with the interwebs. Something really, really simple. Some of these have like these open section at the bottom, but that doesn't work very well. I'll make sure the bottom's kind of together too. And something that's gonna work very, very well while it's super, super tiny and pixelated. I think there was a good one up here that we can start from. You know, like as simple as this. Let's see, you guys. And it gets so pixelated again. Let's try it though, let's try it. It's a good idea. A little bold. 37%. Ah, what? Oh, wrong names. Let's see if that holds up in game resolution, but alright. Fire is better than the other one for sure. Yellow and black handle for the contrast. Yeah, like maybe it's like the saturated yellow that the sign is. Good work. What I was thinking earlier, but I was like, the glove is so close, but I guess it's always grabbing onto the handle, so it'll be more of his elbow that will be close to it. Let's give it a shot, you guys. Let's see. Oh, did I just already hand painted this crap? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make a flattened part of it. And we'll just edit the color for it alone. Oh wait, I forgot one piece. I think it's this piece up here. Hold up, let me check which one it is. This top part. Yeah. Guy here. Okay. Stamp visible, invert selection, delete, unselect. Did I do that too fast? I did. Okay. And now this thing, called handle yellow. We would push it to the left. Get some more yellows on it. Wait, I have a selection somewhere, I think. Oh, I deleted it twice. There we go. Oh crap. Okay, we have to stamp without the glow. Okay. Because right now it's picking up the glow from... Oh. Okay. It's picking up... Where is the glow? There you go, this guy here. Wow, okay. So we're going to make another stamp after we do this stamp. Or an extra layer of these guys. Because we painted on top, it's creating a huge problem now. Now we have that layer just affecting our unlit red handle, which we're about to make darker orange kinda. Maybe the red is a little too strong on it, the red glow. So I need to go in here into this gradient, one of these gradients. I think is this one. That's really pushing it up. Or it might even be this one. Go with this one. And we'll drive the contrast a lot stronger. Oh fucking, I gotta put the legacy on. There we go. Now we're controlling the height of it. Oh come on, legacy! Okay, that's getting closer to what we need. Saturate the yellow a bit more. Let's test this out. Gonna be a little desaturated at the top though, but let's see. What do you guys think? A little bit better? Better than the red? I mean, we still need to hand paint it, of course, but... Better? Yeah, that might be better. So many layers is almost like an ogre. Wow, dude. That's an old reference. Thank you, Slava. Hey dude, what'd you think about the new Star Wars movie? Shut up, Fallen Maverick. I don't want to hear it. I enjoyed it a lot, man. There was about maybe 5 or 6 main things that, as a hardcore Star Wars fan, I thought could have been done a lot better. But yeah, I'm not talking about it too much on the stream, in case some people haven't seen it or they're still, you know, watching the past broadcast and run into this stream. So we'll wait a little bit longer to talk about it in detail. I think we can go darker with the handle actually. Now that we have full control of this layer of the light up and everything. Let's see. Using some saturation on the rest of it. Why I keep testing it? We get something that pops out a little bit more. And we can also make it a little bit glossy. So it picks up more specular. Because none of the stuff back here is going to have really specular. The specular will literally start kicking in all the way up here. Definitely more visible, guys. Good call. Oh, that's cool, Sava. We have a lot of Russian friends here. Good to have you, man. Where can you find our sets on the workshop? So if you see right below the stream on the right side, there's this blue button that says the S on it. Click on that and it'll take you to the sets that we've submitted. But there's tons of sets that we haven't submitted yet, but that'll take you to the stuff that we have up. Caution stripes are way too today, so I want to stay away from them. They might look a little too advanced for Dota. Hey, Sarek. Me too. Hey, awesome, Pearl. I'm glad you found us, dude. We've been streaming a lot the past few months. Hey, there's the follow. A lot of hand painting has to go down here. I see, like, making this nice gradients to the bottom. This is the only part that I kind of like hand painted right here. Notice more cartoony. Kind of put in those shapes by hand in there. And the slashes I slashed over again after doing a lighter top, going to darker. And started a little bit of the paint over here, but still really kind of crappy right now. I have to do that for everywhere. It's gonna take a while. You know what? Let's do that head item because we got the new bakes from Enemy earlier today. So let's update that. Let's see, where are we? Head updated. Copy that guy over. And let's close some of these guys. We're not gonna work on them right now. We'll focus a little bit on the head. And I will also make backups of my files. I don't want to lose any of these guys. Even though they're really preliminary, we still worked on them quite a bit to get them to that state. So I'll go over here and just back up all my stuff. All these guys. Back, copy, delete that, delete both backs. What is it? Bunch of alpha crap. Active armor back. Okay, I'll just go ahead and copy all this. Copy and paste. Copy pasta. Okay, now we're gonna open up our updated UVs and our head atom. And those two. Okay. And what's gonna be easier? I think bringing over the new stuff is gonna be easier. Yeah, so I'll bring on the normals, mask layers. Masks are empty right now, so no big deal. Bring your UVs. Our gradients. Not those caps, we don't need those. Definitely these guys. And don't need the color. Okay. I think I can pull this guy out, throw it over here. And just bring the layers over. We'll put on snapping, make sure this we'll get this guy at zeros. Okay. Put all this stuff at the top. Start placing them into the right spots. I had all these. Okay, we had normals here before, but they were probably wrong. Yeah. Keep those guys. Keep our new normals. Above our diffuse. Whoa, crap. Finicky shit. Our gradients. I don't think we even had them before. Oh no, we did. They're just not correct. Keep those green. Okay, I've got our normals in place. What is this? Our green channel, I think. And use you. Lead them. Going to our mask layers. And this is the new green channel. Pull that guy out. Put him over here. Oh crap. Is that right? Something is not right in here. Oh, there you are. Okay. So our gradients. Okay, we can hide those. Don't need to see them right now. I think I also brought in our ambient occlusion here somewhere. I think it's this guy. To rasterize it. Yeah. Okay. We'll put this guy up down here somewhere. Good. Need that one, the old one. What is this? That looks old as well. Levels, let's go over here. Yep. Right, this is an overlay, great. This is our AO raw. Our old metacaps. Get down here. Hide those guys, don't need them. This guy's all blue. This guy an overlay. And I need to bring that guy down, so I'm gonna bring over one of these other textures that I had before. I should have kept one of them open. Let's open up. Let's lower our claw. Why not? Easier to move around. Okay. Get over this material. Okay. Minimize our wireframe. I don't need to stare at it anymore. Let me save this. You have this up there. Oh crap! Look at that. Our head atom's already popping out really nicely with all those new passes with our curvature maps and correct ambient occlusion and everything kind of popping in there. Something's coming through here I need to fix a little bit. Hide some of this geometry a little bit nicer. Didn't quite mirror perfectly. It's alright. I can even pull this guy over to hide some of that, the mess up on the mirror there. Ah. I'll take some freedom with these guys too. And I fake some of that 3D-ness at the same time. Ah. Beautiful. Keep going. I'm gonna pull these guys in a little bit too. Push them in here. And then pull these guys out. Hide some of that nastiness. Make it look more 3D. Love it. Stuff, good stuff. Maybe this guy a bit more. Oh yeah. He looks really, really happy. Not bad for a start. Alright, did we pull that green channel somewhere? I thought we did. Alright, let's just grab it again. This one here. Gonna put shoe. Let's just put it up here for now as a placeholder. Lay it under. And it's already copied, so I think I'm supposed to put shoe down here. Wait, that's not the right mask. Oh. I think enemy forgot to paste this guy's over. Yeah, these are old. Or I brought in the wrong ones. Where the hell's that updated file? It won't let me open it. Come on, man. Are you in here somewhere? Why are you hiding? Alright, let's make this guy silver. This guy should be correct now. Phase 2. Or were we here? All the lit section in here. Wow, okay. This is way too long. Embarrassing. And what is this? This is our gradient. So let's go over to our gradient pass here. Grab that. Here. Paste it. That overlay layer, so paste that on. just the gradient. Why is that not working? Gradient dot overlay.
Sometimes I can hear you calling,
That was weird.
telling me that I'm a fool. Well, I can dream that we'll see a brighter day. I can see in your eyes that we're through. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. Well, I can dream that we'll see a brighter day. I can see in your eyes that
No idea what that layer was doing, to be honest. And then this was our... Is this our gradient path itself? Yeah, for the colors? Okay. And for this guy, we wanted to put... I think it's the same gradient. I think one of these guys is fluid. This guy.
Sometimes I can hear you calling, telling me that
And I think we need the gradient on here as well. Then we should be able to control all these guys and how far they go.
Will you still want to be true? I can dream. I can dream.
And I think we possibly need to do these guys at separate points. Otherwise the apron is gonna get blown out like crazy. So let's do the goggles over here first. Oh, but it's gonna give us a good starting point. Start looking at this guy. Get those reds kind of creeping up on him. Yeah, we can make them stronger. Maybe fire embers on the shoulder caps? On the shoulder caps. Maybe fire embers on the shoulder caps? On the shoulder caps. Oh, like on the medals over here? Like a little, like a symbols you mean? Like little insignias or whatever? I don't know, it might be too much. That's kind of like my resting area, because it just goes into a whole bunch of more detail in other sections. I think I want to keep those guys nice and clean, really nice and readable. The shoulder pieces. And then I have to clean up this stuff back here, it's just way too busy, so this will be nice and clean as well. And this needs some sort of texture, it looks like crap right now. And same with this stuff over here, there's lighting, just didn't work out, so I gotta hand paint all this stuff a lot cleaner. You know, more like this right here, that I hand painted already. Well, actually, I guess the software is in the FAQ. Oh, thank you, Pearl. That means a lot, man. Yeah, the software's in the FAQ, guys. This is Softimage, and the texture and stuff is Photoshop at the moment. But there's a whole bunch of other programs that I use that you can see in the FAQ. And now that we have control of the other guy, we can actually bring this guy way higher. but it's gotta be way more contrasty. So maybe we just hand paint that stuff actually. And I guess we haven't actually painted the color for itself either. Oh man, we can't even see what I just did. Oh, I just missed it. Sort of actually. I got close. Let's give it another pass. Bring it up. A little bit higher now. Okay. Let's paint different black for the apron. We'll put it right in there. And we'll leave it from here. And I guess it needs some sort of brightness to bring out the material on top. I guess I'll have to hand paint those highlights myself. So, some blues are hitting it that I don't like. What happened to this mask? It's a full-on gradient. Yeah, so we need two different gradients for this part, I think. This is second pass for the really, really bright stuff. And just the initial pass over here. Actually, all these are gradients. One of these guys needs to be the green channel. Let me make this a selection so I don't have to go through it again. Our apron. So yeah, because both of these guys are doing the same thing, just one's inverted at the moment. Oh no, that is the green channel, what the hell? Alright, I think it just needs to be stronger maybe. Give it a shot. Be stronger on both masks. Is that even the bottom? I can't tell. I rotated this thing too many times. Like that for starters. That was the ticket. I think I want to bring it up a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just sort of looks like it's receiving some of that bounce light from all the way around it. And that feels a little bit nicer now. We can also mess around with the goggles. Guess we're not even seeing on here anymore. Where are you? Wow, these guys got really freaking strong. Let's kill some of this brightness. I like brightness. The other guy's a little bit flatter. We'll be able to hand paint that a lot better now. Alright, what did I do with these guys? Put you on top somewhere? I remember working on them. They're there. At first I thought bronze would work out pretty good, but orange would definitely like completely stick out if we make them like super bright. They get kind of lost. Never mind. I was wrong. Not sure what to do with them. Today's not January 3rd. Did this thing not update? I put in January 4th. Alright, I updated it. We used a lot of bakes low blow, and then after I finish setting up all these layers, I then do a paint pass over top of everything and make it nice and painterly and stylized. But yeah, we haven't even gotten to that yet. Been setting up like all 5 items first. Starkill is one of your favorite characters, Sparrow? Mine too. Not biased. You heard the team was only given a year to make the sequel, even though they wanted to. We're given 7 months, dude. 7 months. So the sequel for 7 months is ridiculously good, man. Hey, what's up, Queen? Welcome back. Oh, I know the crackers sound good. Well, I mean, there's gonna be a specular that's gonna be really, really high on the lenses, but maybe you're right. Maybe like something that's like just imprinted on there since it's always facing the same way. Maybe you're right. Let's see. What can I do? Let's do something over top. Nice orange. Nice flat orange. What's the bottom? I guess this is the bottom. And then I think the bottom is... Oh, I gotta check what the bottom is. I think this is the bottom. Ah, I forgot to invert it first. That would have worked otherwise. Invert this. Oh, Sith. That doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't that be? Oh, that's that's not in the concave part. I was thinking 3D the other way around. Okay. Try that again. Let me just save it now, make sure I have the right. Okay, that's a little better.
Need to hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now. I need to hold on to.
Let's go a little bit more to the edges.
I can't take much more now. I can't hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now.
I think the leather's getting a little bit too highlighty over here. With some of these colors. Darken that up a little bit more. Tiny bit of more contrast. Then I'll be able to paint something really nice on top of that. And what up to the metals? I think that was brighter before. Up to that section. Oh. Ah. Like, I remember putting some little bright little dude there. Alright, what's going on over here? These guys are picking up too much of the glows. I'm gonna bring them down on this layer. 42%. Yeah, that sounds about right. So like the geometry itself should be occluding some of this stuff over here. I'm gonna go this way. That is the top. Which way am I looking at this from? Yeah, this bottom side should be pretty lit up. What's up with that? I think I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, towards the opening, towards the crow's feet. Kill some of that. This way. What is this guy? This is the nose, so it's going this way.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I down.
I killed too much.
My love,
That went over.
if you feel like I do right now, don't say
I think that's a little more accurate.
to the other side.
Yeah. I guess to show up a little bit more. Hey Manny, what do you think about if you made a new custom for Pudge? I actually have something that I'm gonna be working on after this chest for Pudge. I can't talk about it though, but... Hey Max Storm, yes, we have Abyss Effects here from the LiveWorkshop that does all our rigging, animations, and special effects for our sets, so he attaches it to the skeleton so that we can test it inside of the game. The Glovin looks crazy. Yeah, he looks super happy, doesn't he? The goggles emphasize his like way bigger eyes on him too. Like if you see the default, he looks like way older, you know, and kind of, I guess, creepier. But this one, he's just like, he looks crazy happy and excited. It really works for him. Slark, dude, I love playing Slark. And I had a pretty good idea for Slark, but it requires special effects up the ass. Not literally. Well, kind of literally. But yeah, without the effects, I might need to brainstorm something else for him. Animal characters are amazing, Fallen. Good for you, man.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if
Invoker?
you feel like I do
I have a pretty good idea for Invoker, man. How are we doing on time here? Oh, alright. Here, let me save this. Let's check out that page. So that's where we left off yesterday. Yeah, actually, let's keep this picture up. See our progress. Oh, that you guys can see that whole thing. Alright, let's see, where's this page? Invoke, invoke, invoke! Let's see, he's got at excuse me. Head item, shoulders, arms, back, belt, and the forged spirits. Ooh, I forgot about the forged spirits. Oh, that I don't know what I would do for the special set that I have in mind for him. Oh, I don't know how that would work. Let me just set this up. I want to see the model really, really quickly, guys. Hold tight. Project. I can't see. There we go. Oh, I can't name this. I'll give it away. Hey, where'd our download go? What under that folder? Okay. We'll open up a new one. Whatever. Where are you? Invoker. I don't think I've ever played a game with this guy. Tired. Time for some 8-bit music. I gotta edit this list. Alright, let's see. Invoker color, I'm guessing. Oh, come on. Get this up.